Stop paying to heat the whole house when you only need the room you're in. Here are 6 energy-efficient heaters that actually warm fast, sip power smartly, and feel great to live with. Here's the plan. A quick tour from number 6 to number 1, with real talk on what each does well, what's annoying, and where it shines. Stick around because the top 2 change how you think about plug-in heat and can genuinely cut your bill when used right. 6. Dreo Space Heater. The Dreo Compact PTC ceramic model is the classic desk and bedroom workhorse. 1500 watt max, multiple modes including Eco, a 41 to 95 degree F digital thermostat, and 70 degree oscillation for more even coverage, all in a small, quiet package you can carry anywhere, from the home office to the bedside without thinking twice. It runs as quiet as roughly mid-30s dB on newer Atom 1 variants, offers a 1 to 12 hour timer, and layers safety with tip-over and overheat protection plus a fused plug, which is reassuring if you're leaving it idling while you make coffee. Here's what matters. PTC ceramic responds fast, so you feel warmth quickly at your feet and hands, which is the whole point of spot heating for efficiency instead of blasting central heat. And the Eco mode trims output to hold temperature without the wasteful on-off cycling cheaper units do. The digital thermostat stepping in 1 degree F increments makes it simple to dial in a just warm enough target, which is exactly how you save money. Set it and let Eco nudge power up and down instead of yo-yoing. Let me explain the vibe. It's a point the warm breeze where you sit kind of heater, with oscillation to erase cold corners around your chair, and the brushless DC fan on Dreo's better builds moves air smoothly so you don't get the harsh whooshy blast that dries your eyes. For small rooms and personal zones up to about 200 square feet, it does the job without drama, and the footprint and carry handle make it easy to stash. 5. Lasko Oscillating Ceramic Space Heater. Lasko's ceramic tower is the set-and-forget crowd pleaser. 1500 watt high, low heat, auto thermostat, broad oscillation, clear digital display, and a remote so, you don't have to get up when you're finally comfy on the couch. The tall tower form spreads heat more evenly at seated height, and safety features keep it from overheating during long sessions, with a cool touch exterior that's friendly around kids and pets. What stands out is ease. The 1 to 8 hour timer is straightforward, oscillation covers a wider slice of the room, and the remote mirrors core controls, temp, oscillate, timer, so you can tune warmth without fiddling at the base. For apartments and family rooms where appearance matters, the slim silver column doesn't scream utility box, which is, underrated when something lives next to your media stand. Performance-wise, the ceramic element ramps quickly, and the auto thermostat holds a stable feel when the room is modestly insulated. You get fewer hot then suddenly cool swings than cheap mechanical dials because the controller modulates runtime sensibly. At roughly 23 inches tall and about 7 pounds, it's light enough to move between rooms but stable on carpet thanks to the wide base. Downsides? 2 things to keep in mind. The tower needs a couple feet of clear space for airflow, cram it behind furniture, and output drops fast. And the fan noise is present, reasonable, but it's not library quiet like an oil radiator, so for ultra-quiet bedrooms, you may notice the airflow at night. 4. GiveBest Electric Wall Heater. The GiveBest wall floor unit is a sneaky good efficiency pick for tight spaces. A slim body mounts to the wall to save floor space, pushes up to 1500 watts or steps down to lower modes, and adds Wi-Fi plus remote so you can preheat a bedroom or bath from the phone before you walk in. A proper thermostat and eco behavior hold a target without babysitting, while tip over and overheat protection, V0 flame retardant materials, and ETL listing check the safety boxes. Here's what matters. Wall mounting stops the classic blocked intake behind a chair problem and throws heat into the room unobstructed, which means the same wattage feels more effective, and that's the efficiency trick. You're not wasting output into furniture. The 5200 BTU spec aligns with typical 1500-watt space heaters, but the delivery angle and placement make it feel punchier in small rooms up to roughly 200 square feet as primary heat. Daily use feels modern. Touch controls on the panel, screen brightness you can dim for sleep, and app scheduling to run warm-up windows before shower time, which, beats shivering while you wait for ceramic elements to ramp. Being able to park it on the floor with included feet is handy for renters who can't drill, and the carry handle makes weekend moves between office and guest room painless. Caveats: like any 1500-watt appliance on a 15-amp circuit, plan your loads. Running 2 heaters on the same line will trip a breaker, and pairing it with another heavy draw in the same room is asking for the click of doom. 3. QQT electric space heater. If you want simple, hot, now, the QQT compact PTC unit is the budget blaster. Flip the back switch for low or high, and it moves a surprising amount of hot air for its size, with a tip-over switch that cuts power the instant it falls. It's smaller than a gallon of milk, parks on a desk or under a workstation, and the thicker power cord is a nice nod to safety at this price. You know how some tiny heaters barely nudge the chill? This one actually throws a tight cone of warmth that you can feel on your legs at the desk. And that targeted delivery is where efficiency shows up in the real world. You heat you, not the ceiling. So for cold office corners or workshops where you just need fingers to stop feeling like popsicles, but no-nonsense control is a plus. It's also a good travel or spare room heater. No learning curve, simple indicator light, and instant feedback on high, which is exactly what helps you not crank a central thermostat 4 degrees for one person's comfort. The tip-over interlock is confidence-boosting around pets and cluttered floors, cutting power the second it's not planted on a surface. Trade-offs are expected. No digital thermostat, no eco-logic, and no oscillation, so you'll occasionally toggle settings manually to stay comfy. And because it's a smaller fan housing, the sound is noticeable at close range compared to oil radiators or larger DC fan towers.
2. DeLonghi Dragon Digital Oil-Filled Radiator. If quiet, steady, efficient had a mascot, it would be the TRD 40615E Dragon. 1500-watt max with multiple settings, a digital thermostat, 24-hour timer, and an eco function that optimizes power draw to maintain temperature with fewer spikes, all wrapped in an oil radiator that doesn't dry the air or kick up dust. The unique fin design increases radiant surface area by up to 75%, which translates into gentler, broader heat that lingers after the unit cycles off. Here's why it feels efficient in practice. Oil retains heat, so once the mass warms, the room coasts between cycles, avoiding the on-hot blast, off-chilly pattern of fan heaters, and the eco mode trims wattage intelligently to hold set points without overshooting. In a bedroom or nursery, the near-silent operation is gold. You hear almost nothing, while warmth just accumulates. Portability is easy despite the heft. Smart Snap pre-assembled wheels, ergonomic handles, and a simple control panel make it painless to roll room to room, and child lock plus thermal cutoff adds safety layers that matter in family spaces. The antifreeze setting is a clever bonus for basements or cabins. Keep pipes protected without babysitting the heater. If there's it's the warm-up time. Oil radiators take longer to feel hot compared to PTC ceramic, so preheat with the timer or flip it on a bit earlier before you settle in. And remember, it's about room-level comfort, not a hot airstream at your shins. 1. HeatStorm Phoenix Infrared Space Heater. The Phoenix takes the top spot because it blends real-world efficiency with flexible placement and modern control.
1500 watt full, 750 watt half, and an auto mode that switches between them to hold temp, plus a space-saving wall mount or included feet for floor use. The HMS infrared heat exchanger squeezes more usable warmth from the quartz bulbs, and the grill is safe to touch, huge peace of mind in tight homes. Let me explain the experience. Infrared warms objects and people directly, so you feel comfortable sooner at the same air temperature, which is exactly how you save. Set the thermostat a couple degrees lower and feel just as cozy, and the Phoenix's 42 to 47 decibel fan tone stays background level in bedrooms or offices. With a clean touchscreen, digital thermostat, remote, and optional Wi-Fi versions, you can dim the display for sleep and schedule preheat so the room greets you warm. Specs that matter: 5200 BTU output, 120-volt plug-in convenience, about 19 by 4 by 16 inches and 8.45 pounds, and a 3-foot cord designed for close-by outlets when wall-mounted, so you don't have cable spaghetti dangling down the wall. Tip-over and overheat protection are baked in, and the side filters pop out for easy cleaning, which keeps airflow and efficiency consistent over time. In use, the dual power approach is clutch. Kick on 1500 watt to take the chill off. Then let auto drop to 750 watt to maintain, avoiding the full throttle or nothing waste that kills efficiency on cheaper boxes. And because it's wall-mounted, output isn't swallowed by furniture. Quick usage tips for saving money. If the home is drafty, pair any of these with basic sealing around windows and doors, and the warm faster with less wattage promise turns from marketing into daily reality.